Yo, what's up? I'm KallaTheYapper. I'm back with another reaction. Today I'm going to continue this video made by Captain Cabinets. I mean, it's been about a day since I reacted to it. And it's going on 2 days now. And I know I'm a little late because a day has already passed since I reacted to the first half of this video. Honestly, I should have kept pushing now. I should have reacted to the other half and posted it already. But, you know, your boy run his own little time scale. Anyway, let me rewind back a little bit. Probably about right around here. Because I ended before she even started chatting up her 11 mark. So let's actually go back a little bit. Okay, we'll start from here and then we'll move on forward. Because apparently this whole conversation is still going on. Because now apparently Gotcha Smack is out here, I guess, defending Saint. I don't know what exactly he said, but I have to take it as him defending Saint because apparently Saint had a private call with him on Discord or whatever the fuck, and it's like, okay, so you can have a private call with Gotcha Smack, but you couldn't have a private call with Captain Cabinets and the rest of these niggas. Like, what type of retarded ass shit is that? Anyway, let's continue the reaction.
Playing a single second of my stream or reasoning or clip in question. Again, every fucking sentence he says is either a lie or manipulation.
Afterwards, I'm asking because her chatters are actively supporting somebody that did this and is, of course...
It's every sentence! Her chatters are supporting CJ. Proof! It's every sentence!
Oh, also apparently she added more to her list. So she don't even have 26 instances of him lying about her. Now it's what, 27, 28? It's crazy.
This guy is not real!
Now that we've seen all the other context of what this guy does and how he misportrays information, right? About how much he lies. He's, again, the view botting, the grooming.
The grooming.
Lumping me with CJ when my problem.
The fact that he sat here and called CJ a groomer, essentially, is crazy. That's just as slanderous as calling someone a pedo with no proof.
Isn't about CJ. He is subscribing intent to me that doesn't apply. You are a fucking rat. You are a rat. You're a rat. Ascribing, I'm retarded.
Try to talk to me. She just goes live and follows me for 8 hours and 30 minutes and calls me a bad friend. We're not DMing. We're not having a talk about it.
Bro, it's every sentence.
This is so crazy to watch. Oh man.
Kidding me?
She lies. He's, again, the view botting, the grooming. She doesn't even try to talk to me. She just... We're not DMing. We're not having a talk about it.
She doesn't even try to talk to me. You were in my chat for 2 hours straight, Saint Totus, brother! Using his soft voice to appear as the victim.
Yep, just like how them girls who fucked over that dude Kingsman for the whole Marvel Rivals drama, right? Homegirl put on the freaking PNG VTuber shit and then tried to make her voice like sound cute and light to try to appeal to people's emotion, try to make herself out to be a victim. Yeah, same strat. And now apparently Kingsman got into like a beef with the guy who tried to throw the blame towards him rather than the women that was on his team. Apparently that happened, which I'm shocked by. Actually, I'm not really shocked by it because that cornball sat there, got on call with him and tried to make it seem like he was the one wrong for, you know, being like, yo, bro, my team effing around over here. What the fuck are they doing? And like, it's crazy. It's so crazy when you see the strat like in 4K1000. It's so crazy.
But it's every fucking sentence. My mind is fucking blown. My mind is blown that this guy lies every sentence he breathes. Holy.
I'm gonna say this right now. This 499 dislikes are purely Saint Tontas fans. Let's be fucking for real. Oh, there we go.
Fuck. I have never encountered someone who is a pathological liar as much as this fucking man. Do you understand now why I was live for 8 hours straight? Can you imagine the kind of shit he was trying to pull for like 2 hours in my chat? Because he obfuscates, he deflects, he never answers questions. Because it's impossible for him to give a straight fucking answer for anything.
I'm gonna be honest. Now that I look back on this, as I'm sitting here looking at this situation as it unfolds, right, and how Saint Tontas is moving, I think I can guarantee that I don't think Saint Tontas or Captains were actual friends. I think they were just associates who were just friendly with each other. I think that's what the real relationship was. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's what it really was. Now, does it sound like I'm giving her too much grace? Possibly. But I do think my point is valid, even though I don't have no proof to like sustain it.
This guy is not fucking real. Does he think I'm stupid?
He does, just like he thinks everybody else is stupid. And I guess Gotcha Smack fell for the stupidness too.
Does this man think I'm actually stupid?
Just goes live and follows me for 8 hours and 30 minutes and calls me a bad friend.
She goes live for 8 hours and calls me a bad friend. I'm not gonna show you the clip that she sent or that she's trying to play. Don't ask why she keeps replaying the clip. It's not because I'm not answering or anything. She's just a bad friend farming me for 8 hours. You fucking absolute doorknob.
Even a doorknob won't lie to you. Let's be for real. A doorknob has the decency to tell you the truth because it's attached to a door. The doorknob is meant to turn, and guess what? It turns. Damn it. That's the truth. Oh my goodness. Let's see.
You absolute unpolished doorknob.
She did no research into this.
Even an unpolished doorknob can tell you the truth of what it's supposed to do.
You absolute unpolished doorknob.
She did no research into this guy. She did no research into his takes. And you want to...
She did no research. She did.
It's so crazy for him to try to speak on her behalf on what she didn't do when she's sitting here live streaming right now, witnessing it firsthand and seeing what CJ said and making a response to that. Which is why she made her video initially, right? So it's just like, or why she talked about it on stream initially. So it's like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
She did no research into this guy. Again.
Wait a minute, she spelled research.
Issues.
She spelled research wrong. I hope she corrects it. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Research. That's how you spell research. First and foremost, that A should not be there. And that E and A need to switch places.
Do not involve CJ directly. I literally told you in my chat I don't support his thumbnails or the way he does content. I literally said, he was in my chat and I told him, I think the way he does his thumbnails in my videos is kind of fucking retarded. Hey, by the way, do you want to see my DMs? You want to see my DMs with Skull CJ before I made my stream, way before the day before, telling him, hey, this shit is fucking obscene. This is proof that I'm not just fucking bullshitting. And this is CJ being like, if you talk about this, he's gonna go scorched earth on you. Guess he was fucking right on that. This is literally me backing up what I'm saying. But of course, you won't say that in your video, will you, Saint Tontus? You won't put the truth in your video, because all you do is lie. All you do is lie. Every sentence you have said is a fucking lie.
Well, she ain't lying.
Are you happy? Is this what you wanted? Great. Let's keep going.
I know what the worst part about this is. She allows Skull CJ to continue harassing me in her chat.
Nigga, what?
She allows Skull CJ to continue harassing me in her chat.
This nigga is such a bitch. Oh my god. What was the harassment? Him making fun of you in her chat? Oh, boo-hoo. Grow a spine, nigga. You talk tough on the internet all the damn time. Shut your bitch ass up. Anyway.
She allows
Oh my god. This nigga's so weak.
to harass me in her chat. I'm gonna be real, guys. I don't ban everyone on fucking site because, surprisingly, my focus and attention is on speaking with Saint, who is pulled up on my fucking stream, and getting through to him what the fuck the problem is. Skull CJ's there. He's like saying his shit, as is so many people in my chat, by the way. So many people in my chat, because they saw live 4K HD you being a manipulative fucking bastard, and everybody was roasting you in my chat.
Rightfully so. I know Aricado was in there, because I'm pretty sure you can even see the chat. You may even glimpse Aricado for like a split of a second in this chat and in this one.
Everybody was roasting in my chat because you were being a fucking moron. It wasn't CJ was harassing me in my chat. Brother, my entire chat was dogging on you because you were being a moron.
And
Just a verifiable fact. Well, am I supposed to ban my entire chat? Or maybe
he was being an obtuse bitch who wanted to play victim.
you need to fucking listen to what's happening. Holy shit. She didn't ban CJ, he was still harassing me in my chat. Brother, everyone was talking about you. Everyone.
Look at the chat. Oh my god, these niggas are stupid. Hold up. wait. Look at the chat up here. Look at the chat. Top right corner. Look at it. Look at it.
Brother, everyone was talking
Dude, talking about the shadow. Talking about some bad us.
about you. Everyone
He hates his chat.
was talking.
Hold up. What else?
You were being a prick. You being a prick.
Ban everyone. Time out us all.
Alright. 16. Again, every sentence he's just fucking wrong, lying, or manipulating. Like I'm doing a dance, bro. I'm doing a fucking dance. I've never met someone who literally is such a pathological liar, bro. Can you understand now how frustrating?
Actually, I gotta see how many views does this video get. I know I'm like a day behind reacting to the only 17K. Really? I expect this video to get more views.
It is when you speak with
I'm gonna say this right now. Y'all, go share this video around. Keep sharing this video around. Like, don't let this nigga slide with this shit.
and they lie as easily as they breathe. Of course you're gonna talk about it for a long time because, oh my god, it's not often you meet a person like this.
She refuses to ban Skull CJ. He's in here.
Yes, because he's not, bro. Everyone's talking shit. Everyone's fucking talking shit. It doesn't matter that much. I don't ban fucking everyone. Holy shit. And it put me in this position of oh, he's in your chat, you haven't banned him, you're a bad person. Then if I do ban him, oh, you should have banned him.
I'm not gonna lie, this whole purity test is so disgusting. Especially, it's like, even in politics, it's being used. Sorry, not sorry, I'm about to say this. Yeah, niggas who subscribe themselves to be on the left side of politics, bro, I am seeing them in real time eat their own selves alive. People on their own side alive. If you are black, such as myself, and you support anything that's right-leaning, like niggas who are left-leaning and proclaim to high heaven how they're all for helping minorities, I am literally seeing white people who are left-leaning call black people N-words with the ER on it, mind you. How dare you support anything right-leaning, despite the fact black Americans predominantly are conservative and have conservative values. Like, it's like, nigga, what the fuck? For the niggas who claim, like, this whole purity testing shit, like, oh my God. If I go into my whole rant about politics right now, some of y'all not gonna like what I got to say, but y'all probably not even like what I say off the first example I just gave. But like, it like this whole purity test shit is by far it's self-destructive in all way, shape, or form. Because if you don't fit the purity test all the way through, there's no such thing as like forgiveness when you can't pass pass people's purity tests. Saint Tontas is a person who doesn't give forgiveness or allow people to pass his purity test, or if they can't comply to his purity test, right? The whole act. Let me get a little biblical on y'all. Like, there's a whole thing called repentance, which essentially is being like forgiven for past actions, and you actually committing to change yourself and express regret for your past actions, right? That whole concept exists for a reason in Christianity, and just like and you practice that in life as well, right? But in the case of Saint Tontas, he don't believe in such, which is why he's treating Captain Cabinets the way that he is. She didn't pass his purity test of compliance, therefore there's no such thing as repentance. There's no such thing as like forgiveness when it comes down to like, oh, how can we mend this relationship? How can we, like, for example, she even keeps showing the clip of how he said that there is no conversation that needs to be had between us, despite the fact he wants to paint himself as a victim. Prime example. How can you sit here and be like, oh, I want to talk, but in the previous breath you said and you made a bold statement of we ain't talking? Like, there can be no repentance if there's no pathway that allows for repentance to happen. If someone can't pass your purity test that you're forcing them to comply to, Saint Tontas, or people who have the same mentality, it's just like, it's just not going to happen. And then guess what? Those people get pushed away from you, and they're like, you know what? Fuck you and the side you rep, nigga. On everything. Anyway, let's continue.
Banned him earlier. It's anything. Because if I banned him, Say would have used that to be like, oh, so now you listen to me, conversation's over, which is what happened, by the way. I was like, fine, fuck it, I don't care, I'll ban him. Okay, so now you did it. Oh, now you've admitted that I was right. And that's what he does. He will just manipulate until he gets an answer that seeks his approval. So cringe.
The guy that photoshopped me onto Jelaine Maxwell's in her chat, talking shit to me the whole time.
Everyone's talking shit to you because you're being a moron.
And it was even worse, this is the same nigga whose editor, by the way, put in a fucking 9/11 meme in one of his videos. Especially, I think it was that video about Zoom, and then later had a whole fucking Epstein Island and picture edit skit at the start of one of his videos. Like, this nigga the last nigga to be talking about something. Oh, you had someone Photoshop my face onto Ghislaine Maxwell. Who gives a F, nigga? You did even worse. You did just as bad, nigga. You ain't do no better. Anyway.
And she doesn't ban him, but then she's out here.
I don't ban a lot of fucking people because they're all talking shit because you're all being a moron.
Telling me that I'm making unreasonable demands by asking her to ban the chatter.
You don't play the clip.
Shoot, I'm gonna say this right now. I would have told him, fuck you, nigga. I'm not banning nobody over this when you're the one in the wrong in this situation. Blatantly. For everything I compiled together, you're in the wrong. Both of you are, which was her stance, by the way. But I would have told him, no, I'm not doing that shit. Look, you may see me as a bad friend for not banning them, but my guy, you don't look no better than the guy you're sitting here trying to act like you're better than in this whole situation. You look just as bad, if not worse. Because as your friend, I got to keep it 10 out of 10 with you, bro. I got to keep it 100%. You look bad. And I'm not going to sit here and defend you for this. No. I'm not doing it. I'm not defending you. I'm not doing none of that shit, nigga. A real friend calls out their friends for their behavior. Rightfully so. That's what a real friend does. A real friend doesn't comply to what their friend tells them to do because they want to try to protect their reputation and try to paint themselves as a victim so that they can be like, oh, look, I was in the right. No. We don't do that shit. F all that.
Unreasonable demands. If it's unreasonable, play the clip. But you won't. He won't.
He's banned, though. You want to know when he got banned? After I asked 10 times for him to get banned.
I banned him at that point purely to prove a point that he would have just been like, see, I was right. And like clockwork, that's what happened.
Asked for him 10 times to get banned. And then she banned him after like the 10th time. He was in there for 5 hours talking shit about me the whole time.
He was not in there
and
for
remember,
5 hours talking
this
shit
is
the whole time.
after he did this. And I get called a bad friend.
Yes, because this is not a fucking good thing. This makes you a terrible fucking friend.
So, like I said before, I see a couple of them here. I think May S. Moon is one of them, and I just said, hey, if you don't cross-ban that person immediately, I know they're VIP'd in a bunch of places. If you don't cross-ban this May S. Moon person right now, we're gonna have problems. Just letting you all know. So
Who?
I'm not gonna lie. I would have never let this nigga talk to me crazy like this. I know she technically didn't let him get off with this shit either, obviously. But you better believe I would have got that nigga on voice call while streaming. I would have hit that nigga line up and told her, bro, hold up. I'm going to say this right now. Who the hell would you think you was talking to like that? This on some real shit, bro. Oh, let's just keep it 100%. Who the fuck was you talking to like that? Demanding me to remove someone in my chat. Trying to tell me what to do. You better give a damn good reason to try to command me to do something you want. You better have won a bet. You better be God himself. If it ain't one of those two things, who the fuck are you talking to like that? I don't know where this ego came from, bro. But I'm going to set you straight now. You don't talk to your friends this type of way. Unless me and you got a problem. And if we got a problem, me and you can handle it now. It is what it is. On some real shit. That's how I would have handled this nigga personally. Even the friends I have, my personal friends on Discord, right? Even them, never one of them have talked to me crazy like this. Yeah, they joke on clown on me all the time, which is fine, because, like, we do it to each other, obviously, right? But, like, ain't near one of them niggas talked to me sideways like this before. Not once. And nor have I done that to them. Because if it did, you better believe I probably wouldn't have no friends in my personal friend Discord. Anywho, that's enough of that.
Who the fuck threatens a friend over a chatter that said 2 messages in a Discord? That said 2 messages that would... this weird friend purity test over 2 fucking messages, yet you would not do the same thing for me. Whenever I came to you saying, hey, you've got people in your fucking community that are doing mad fucking shit, absolutely, like, kind of hate brigading my stuff sometimes, and also the same community that you have that is currently calling Gadget Smack a fucking pedophile. So, I don't know, Saint, why was I supposed to do something for you and not the other way around? Like, ever?
What? That's what that was? Oh, that's crazy. Saint's community is calling Gadget Smack a pedophile, and simultaneously it seems like Gadget Smack is siding with Saint Tone's House in this whole issue. But it's so crazy. Someone could correct me about that whole Gadget Smack shit if you want. Just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll read it.
It's so weird.
she never made any attempt to reach out.
She never made any attempt to reach out. Brother, you...
So you guys have like 24 hours to do that. We're not DMing, we're not having a talk about it. You're just banning them or we're moving on.
He lies as easily as he breathes! He lies as easily as he breathes! He lies! He lies as easily as he breathes! He said not to reach out. He said not to reach out. And that night, I did privately DM him. This is the crazy thing. I privately DM'd him the night after I did this stream to say, hey, I'm down to have a talk. I'm down to have a talk. And do you know what he said on stream yesterday?
Cap DM'd me the other day. I just ignored it and moved on. It's great.
Hey, what rules? What the fuck are we doing?
It's crazy.
Like, do I need to say anything else? We're on point 17. We're literally on.
This nigga is just true scum. That's what it is. He's a pathological. He's Satan's greatest soldier. That's basically what it is. He's Satan's greatest soldier right now. Lying like a motherfucker right now. This is what it is. What sin is this? Pretty sure there's a whole thing talking about some thou shalt not lie. Not really sure. Is that one of the 10 Commandments? I need to probably brush up on my religious text just to be sure. But oh my god.
Point 17.
Let me correct myself. Oh my goodness.
18. Let's see what the next sentence he says is.
I am the one just simply being wronged here on every front. I see one of her chatters.
Absolute victim mentality. What a bitch.
After lying the entire time, he claims he is the one being wronged. Aww. Aww. After lying the entire time, this past however many minutes, he's the one being wronged. Guys, chat, don't you see this woman's crazy? Don't you see this woman's crazy? I mean,
niggas probably were not lying when they said that fucking Saint Tontas is legitimately the Hassan Piker of the gotcha space. I know I saw that like a couple times here or there, but like that shit is true as shit right now. It's so true. This is how Hassan Piker moves, by the way. For anybody who's never seen that nigga, that political commentary, nigga, that nigga is a fraud on every front. Just to be clear here. That nigga Hassan Piker is a fraud on every front. Nigga claims to care about shit, yet lives in $1 billion mansion, yet won't give up his money to niggas who need it, as he claims to care about niggas who are less fortunate than him. Get the fuck out of here. And guess what? Same shit is applying right here with St. Tontas. Verbatim.
you're wronged. Yeah, if you fucking lie about everything, you daft cunt. Right.
Who's photoshopping me onto Jelaine Maxwell, and she freaks the fuck out. Says I'm trying to.
She freaks the fuck out. Proof? Any clip? Anything? Is there anything? Is he gonna play a clip? Is there gonna be any proof of this?
He's not gonna do a damn thing.
Or make unreasonable demands that I'm trying to like impose my will or something.
Does he just have amnesia?
That's exactly what that nigga doing.
He claims he's not making unreasonable demands. Meanwhile, the fucking clip!
Before, I see a couple of them here. I think May S. Moon is one of them, and I just said, hey, if you don't cross-ban that person immediately, I know they're VIP'd in a bunch of places.
Unreasonable demands to remove and ban a VIP that literally really did nothing fucking wrong, and it was so fucking tame.
Cross-ban this May S. Moon person right now, we're gonna have problems. Just letting you all know. So you guys have like 24 hours to do that.
Unreasonable demands.
We're not having a talk about it. You're just banning them or we're moving on.
Yeah, you're banning them, removing them, or we're having problems, and that's it. That is an unreasonable demand for a fucking, supposedly for a friend. Why do you think I said you're a bad friend?
No, I just want to stop this.
He did, in fact, make unreasonable.
It was blatantly unreasonable.
Okay, let's keep going.
Because it's crazy. Because this guy's crazy. Not me. This guy's crazy. He's a fucking freak. You've seen how much he lied.
He is... Okay, do you know what he... Okay, I'm not even going to make this a bullet point. He's not really, like, lying about anything. But he's talking about me, right? He's talking about me, and then immediately talking about CJ. But look at this guy. Look at what he's done. And it's like...
Also, I was in Captain Cabinet's stream today. Granted, I was at work. I briefly noticed her stream. She had the freaking Jack in the Box VTuber model for her stream today. That shit was fucking crazy.
Dude, I don't. My issue with you is nothing to fucking do with CJ. So it's like subscribing intent and applying to like the fucking chat audience of like, hey, this girl's like kind of siding with this guy, and that's not it at all.
Lies. All he does is lie. And I'm telling you, your community members that are supporting him, it's nuts. This is what Caps.
Say your community members just called Gotcha Smack a fucking pedophile in your server, and you're so happy. You're so happy about it because if you moderate these people, apparently it's cultivating a dog shit fucking environment. Pipe the fuck down. Okay, now he's going after my mods. Okay. Goes after my mods.
Mod of 7, 6, 8, 9 plus months. I don't know how much. Says about me on a daily basis. She says this about me on a daily basis.
Proof? Proof? This is when Saint is in my chat being a moron and everyone was calling him out.
Did he just claim that she been talking shit about him for months?
Everyone in my chat was calling him out for being a moron because Saint was speaking to me in my chat at the time and everyone was calling him a fucking moron. So to single out the woman of my like mod team is kind of weird. Where's the other proof, Saint? You're the purveyor of proof. Where is it, bro? Where is it? And it's ironic because he said to...
Sorry if you heard a button clicking in the background. I ain't gonna lie. I'm logged into Art Knight's Infield right now while I'm reacting to this video. So I'm doing two things at the same time. Granted, I'm not playing any main story content. I just ran into like a band of like random mobs to kill just for the sake of it. Because I pulled for some new characters on the standard banner, by the way.
Proof. Where is it, bro? Where is it? And it's ironic because he said to me a while ago when I brought up the whole Discord thing initially, is that, hey, if people are shit-talking you, it's probably because you made a take that you could be shit-talked on, so you just kind of got to deal with it. So, same thing goes to you. If people in my chat are shit-talking you, maybe it's because you did a shitty fucking thing.
Cap keeps this person as a moderator in her chat for months.
Yes, because she's lovely.
And I'm the bad friend.
That's so disgusting.
How the fuck? How? I keep my nice mod. Therefore, I'm the bad friend? It's this weird purity thing of like, anyone, if you keep anyone around who thinks negatively of me, you're the bad friend, Cap. If you mod anyone who thinks negatively of me, you're the bad friend. What the fuck is that?
It's blatantly disgusting.
What the fuck is that? Anyone who speaks negative of me, you're the bad friend for keeping...
What's even crazy, like, I can speak on my own experience related to something like this, right? For my new people who are part of my Discord server, which, unfortunately, the Discord server may soon disappear thanks to, like, new implementation Discord is going to put in soon. Like, I have an individual who's part of my Discord who technically probably is still part of my Discord, because his name is still listed on like my Discord as someone who's still part of it. But like a couple months back, like not even a couple months back, it's since like 2024, because I've had this Discord server exist for an entire year up to this point. So in the year of 2024, I made a Discord server because people were in my YouTube chat who randomly stumbled upon my channel because I was streaming Genshin, mind you. One dude in particular was like very obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was very obnoxious, right? Dude was posting all type of wild shit in my Discord server. Nothing illegal, by the way, but it was just like wild shit that like nobody asked for her to be type of posted in my Discord server. This is before I had any rules and stipulations of what I can and cannot allow. But like, thanks to that whole process that I went through, it helped me mold what my Discord to what it is now and what I will and will not allow, right? So he was talking all crazy and whatnot, and it was causing problems, honestly, with the people who were a part of my Discord server, especially my older members who were just like, yo, we come into the voice call, we're just trying to have a genuine conversation, right? And not some clown show type ass conversation with all these like bullshit, childish ass like responses and shit. Like, right? So it's just like, okay, that's what we come here to do for, because that's what we usually do. And homeboy doing the most right now, and he's being obnoxious to my other members who are part of my personal friend Discord server, by the way. And it's like, okay, bro, you need to chill this shit out, right? I had to make a whole separate Discord server because of all this shit. I didn't want to lose a new friend I just got over this shit. So I handled that. Made a new Discord server purely for my older friends, obviously. Because like I couldn't have like younger members being my older friend Discord server, so that's why I separated them, right? And then I see him acting crazy in my YouTube community Discord server, by the way, which has younger members in it, and he's making all type of wild jokes. Not wild jokes. Let me correct myself. He's moving crazy in my Discord server. Now he's not moving illegal in any type of way, because mind you, homeboy, he himself was underage, right? He was like, what, 17? Just acting crazy in my Discord server. But at the same time, we had younger members in there. And I ain't gonna lie, some of them even like directly DM me being like, yo, I'm like a little uncomfortable with the shit he posting and how he acted on in the server. And I was like, okay, so let me handle this. Had one, it was like a last year or whatever. Had a personal one-on-one call with this dude. I was like, yo, bro, you gonna need to chill this shit out. Cause like, yeah, you can be doing these jokey joke shit all you want to, and like having these ultra edgelord jokes or inappropriate joke stuff that you're saying, but like to expect that everyone else in the server knows that or will understand that or know that is like, it's just unrealistic to assume that. So you got to be moving with some type of conscience when you like say this shit out your mouth in the server, right? And then I started timing him out. Well, I'm assuming he didn't take to what I said to heart. And so later on, a little bit down the road, I started timing him out. And then he started spamming. And he started having his personal friends spam in my chat rooms for each channel. And even on my stream, doing the most. Right? And then I just had him be banned for like a whole week. Or timed out for an entire week. And then I find out through my other friend who makes YouTube content, by the way, Red Thunder King. Go check him out, right? I end up finding out this nigga sat here and got on a call with my guy, Red Thunder King, or not with a call, but text him directly, and like tried to make the implication that I was a pedophile, and I was like, yo, what? And it was over the whole lolly character thing. Right? And I was like, ain't no way. He showed me the messages. I was just like, this nigga on some other shit. It is what it is. And then fucking what is it? I guess he left my server of his own volition or whatever. Then I'm streaming a couple months later. He ended up coming back to my server or onto my YouTube stream, telling some, yo, can I have access to the server? I was just like, no. I was like, of course, I beat around the bush a little bit, but overall, I was still just like, nah, bruh, because like I ain't trying to deal with all that other shit. Because you haven't given me a reason to believe what you're saying is the truth, or if you're going to improve your behavior. So I can't really do that, or type something along the lines, right? And it was so the whole process was so annoying to deal with. As I look back on it retrospectively, it was just like, oh my god, the fact I gotta deal with shit like this is crazy. Can niggas on Discord not act normal? Can niggas not have a normal conversation about what they like and what they dislike? Like, why do we have to do this whole skibbity riz nonsense ass type conversation? It's like, bro, I came here for a genuine, for real conversation. That's this dumbass shit that we're doing. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's continue back on the reaction. Oh, hold up.
For keeping them around. Okay, Shane, where's the same fucking energy where, like, so many of your fucking chatters or mods in your Discords actively fucking shit on me on daily too? You won't get rid of them when I ask. hypocrite.
Nah, Saint, you're the nuts one here. Yeah, he needs to hear that 1 billion more times. Avoiding confrontation. You're such a child.
He avoided confrontation, by the way, because while he was in my chat, I put him in a corner. He wouldn't answer a question. He was like, okay, I'm done. And then he dipped. And then came back 5 minutes later with his tail between his legs to talk again. Pathetic behavior. There's nothing wrong with these messages. But again, you won't play the context of this happening. So no one in your chat knows what the fuck is going on. No one in your chat knows what the fuck is going on. Pull up his logs? Good idea. Oh, yeah, crazy. It's almost as if he's in... Bro, it's almost as if he's in my chat. Saying, this is Giga Toxic, XDDDD, like a fucking child. You're going XDDDD in my chat, and Lava is saying, you're such a child. Wow, that's kind of crazy, bro. Wow, that's kind of wild. It's almost like you're acting like a fucking child. And you're just here in my chat doing this shit, bro. Bro, you gotta stop, bro. You just like, whatever path you're on, whatever you think you're fucking doing, you gotta fucking stop, bro. Again, you've provided no proof of fucking anything, no evidence of anything, just lying, trying, grasping at fucking straws to make something. And you wanted to make this a video? You wanted to make this a video? You thought this was a good idea? Man. Yeah, you are the bad fucking friend when you just lie about me the entire time.
My respect for Cap went nuclear. Huh? Proof? I don't understand why Saint hates Jenna so much. Probably because your IQ is negative. He's such an Saint is the sole reason why everyone hates the Woo-Wah community.
Because you are actively in my chat making yourself look like a fucking moron, dipshit.
I ain't gonna lie, Saint Tontas is the reason why the niggas hate the Woo-Wah community. Deadass. He is the sole reason. You cannot argue otherwise. That nigga is the sole reason. Promise you, this nigga stop making Woo-Wah content is gonna be for the greater of everyone. Honestly, let's be so fucking for real right now. It's gonna be great.
Why don't you pull anyone else's logs from my chat at that time that was calling you a moron? Crazy. But just my mods, because this is who she associates with. This is who's in her fucking chat. Meanwhile, he has actual homophobes as like VIPs, but like, hey, he's not gonna talk about that, is he? But there we go.
But I'm the bad friend because I asked her to remove toxic chatters. And this
You would not do the same thing for me, you fucking hypocrite.
is her mod. I asked her to remove toxic chatters from her chat that were obviously talking shit about me.
I asked you to remove toxic people from your chats and discords that were talking shit about me, and you did nothing about it. Actually, in fact, you told me just kind of deal with it, because if they're talking shit about you, there's probably a reason they're talking shit about you, so go fuck yourself. It's rules for thee, not for me. Again, it's so many. You wouldn't remove toxic chatters. Bro, like, Maze wasn't toxic. Proof? Where? Where was Maze toxic? Lavin, my mod? Where? They were just correct. They were just correct. It's not toxic. She was just right.
This is her mod, and I'm the bad friend.
Yes, because everyone agrees what you were doing was fucking crazy.
I can't deal with this shit, bro. I'm so tired of it.
Maybe if you have to lie so much, you wouldn't be fucking tired. A great way for you to not feel tired so much is maybe just being an honest fucking person. Maybe it wouldn't weigh you down. Maybe the burden of lying so much wouldn't weigh you down so much. You know what I mean? Oh god, maybe if you just get rid of all that pathological shit and just be a normal fucking human being, things would be...
You expect way too much of him. That nigga will never do some shit like that. It doesn't fit his narrative. He needs to do it to make his content. Without it, his content sucks ass. Oh, hold up.
Things would be fine.
Guys, those are all things that happened. Those are all things...
fuck, misclick. Those are all things that happened. Those were all things that happened. He lied 24 times.
You got a 24 mark? Oh my god.
Says about me on a daily basis. Saying you're the quickly because your IQ is negative and shit about me. So tired of it. Guys, those are all things that happened. Those are all things that occurred in
He thought this was a good idea to fucking make?
last 48 hours. This is what I've had to deal with. Imagine this many.
This is what I've had to deal with. This is what I've had to deal with. Brackets, he had to lie. That's what happened. That's what happened. He had to lie.
CCs doing things like this on such a basis like this. It's fucking nuts. And now,
You know what's nuts? Lying every sentence you fucking speak. You pathetic, sad cunt. Holy shit. I'm about to bleep all this out, bro.
to give you a bit of a special. This is where we're going to start doing some call-outs. This is where we're going to start providing some glue that we know other CCs never even try to provide.
This nigga, oh my gosh, he's the last one to be talking about some.
No.
Oh my gosh.
He then proceeds to grandstand and make himself look like the purveyor, I can't type, of proof, when he just did a whole segment with zero fucking glue.
The glue ain't gluing, bro.
I can't believe this guy. He's not real. He's not real.
This is why I'm not going to shit on V, but I'm going to carve out some time for a very, very great, a great person over here, Blazion.
What beef he had with
That's
Blazion?
That's really all. I just kind of want to touch on the parts that he's talking about.
Deserve that.
That's his DMs to her. So, remember this, right? Sorry, this is just an extra excerpt for fun. Doesn't this read like... Tech! Please, I'm better! Tech, I promise you! Tech, I...
What the fuck does it have to do with Tectone, bro?
Other than the fact that Tectone probably gonna side with
What's it supposed to
Saint
do with Tectone?
in this whole conversation.
promise you! I'm better!
This is just fucking crazy. 26 fucking lies or just shit that's fucking wrong. I've just never seen someone genuinely lie this much in my fucking life.
Shoot, you haven't been paying attention to his content then. If you ain't seen this before, this nigga does this on the daily. Shoot, I've done watched enough of his videos to know this nigga is a certified liar.
Life. Isn't that his DM to you? That's CJ's DM to me. By the way, here's my DMs with CJ, by the way. This is my DMs with CJ, by the way, of me literally saying to him before I did my streams that I think that his like thumbnails and content's fucking crazy. Cap, you need to see this.
Oh, what happened? Is there more?
Bro, she's one of the most disgusting people I've ever seen. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I really don't know how, with all the context, all the information, and knowing all of this stuff, you're like... I just feel like she's dirty. She's dirty.
Wow.
What a bitch. What a nasty...
Not only did he call her a bitch, not only did he call her a cunt, now he talking about something she's dirty. I ain't gonna lie, that's equivalent to calling her a slut. I'm not gonna lie. I would not let this disrespect slide.
So yeah, she's just on the record. She's full on supporting CJ now. Yeah.
Where you fucking actual you?
Call him
You
out.
are a fucking
Bitch.
specimen. Where? Proof? I got the glue.
Do know that Saint Tontas is clearly not a man. He is a bitch to be moving like this. No man moves like this. At least not a man worth his salt.
Who do you? Bro is having a fucking like a narcissistic ego death as we speak. There is no way.
I think I'm good, bro. I think I'm good. Let's draft the tweet. Absolutely.
There's this guy. Do you guys understand? Like, do you see? He has nothing. I want you to know what my motivations were for going to such lengths. Really, it's because this is a repeated pattern of behavior I've had to deal with Saint, where he will purity test my friendship and loyalty when it comes to situations I disagree with him on. If I don't follow his reasoning, I'm disappointing. This situation was just the straw that broke the camel's back for me. Stuff that he did in my chat publicly is the type of weird mental gymnastics he'd do in private whenever I brought up any issue to him. That's probably why my actions seem irrational to a lot of people, because they don't know how many times I've had to do this back and forth. I've also...
Okay, so knowing. Okay. So this is not something she's just now realizing. Okay, this is something that's been a continuous pattern of behavior that she's noticed in private conversations with Saint Tontas. Cause I know some people in my YouTube chat, or at least in my, not YouTube chat, but in the conversation of the previous reaction, was like, oh, is she just now realizing this? Damn, what happened? Are you talking about something? This is what, broke the camel's back for you, essentially? And it's like, okay. I know some people in my audience, or at least a good portion of them, don't like Captain Cabinets. Granted, Captain Cabinets has said some things in the past that I personally didn't like either. Right? But like in this context, I'm willing to give like the benefit of the doubt, at least for this context. Right? Knowing that she's had to deal with this type of behavior from Saint Tontas a lot in private is like, and knowing that it's always been a continuous thing in private, it really just like recontextualizes whatever this quote unquote friendship shit. Right? It makes all those moments of them being cordial with and nice with each other just seem just how like how much of a facade it really was, or not really much facade, but like more so like they clearly there was a problem going on behind the scene. It just they didn't really talk. It wasn't really spoken about. It wasn't spoken about in or online for all to see. But now it is, and we're seeing it blow up in 4K 1000, right?
Asked St. Tontas before if he'd tell his community to tone it down a bit regarding me, because it was something that was actually kind of starting to bother me from someone that was supposed to be my friend. His community would actively tag me after sending a hate message so that I'd see it, and his response was that he won't moderate that behavior. And after so many months of this festering and continuing to get worse, his community actively wanted St. Tontas to go after me, and his server became a hub for people to vent their frustrations at me. There were talks of a literal cap folder months ago. They've been wanting Saint to go nuclear on me for a while. You know, when you have the biggest gacha retard John Seaman in your corner, you know you're cooked.
Oh my god. He's a part of that Discord server of Saint Tontas. That, to me, that just tells me Saint Tontas is even more uncredible. Especially knowing that this dude was making content like insinuate. He made like a whole Twitter post about the chick that died committed X'd herself out, right? And like he tried to pin the blame on like gotcha players or whatever the crap. I can't remember what it is exactly, but like he was moving real nasty when it was announced about that woman's death, right? It was mad nasty. There was no type of respect, no type of like have some common human decency in this moment or anything like that, because the only thing that nigga cared about was his content, and he got what he wanted, but at the same time it showed just how nasty of a person he was, right? Disgusting. Oh my gosh.
St. Tontas actively has been calling my community retarded because not everyone always agrees with him. It's honestly been exhausting, and I just had enough. So, when Saint came to me demanding a banner chatter simply because they were in someone's Discord sending messages. Bear in mind, nobody knew Maze was a mod then. I felt less willing to comply with this demand since he never took my situation in the past into consideration. Rules for me and not for thee. It was a weird double standard. Can you understand why I might feel quite frustrated by this?
Absolutely, I do.
Tontus approves of this kind of community rhetoric. Himself and his mods have all confirmed that saying slurs won't get you immediately banned, and that too much moderation would lead to a dogshit community. I wasn't asking for bans, just for people to tone it down, like not really much. But I guess it's fine, because Tontus is actively in support of loose moderation of his community. The difference is, if he came to me in private and politely laid out something that bothered him, I would deal with it in a heartbeat. But Saint, I have to comply, or you're no friend of mine, apparently, to him. I gotta say,
It's
after
disgusting
all this
behavior.
went down, I've never seen someone crash out so hard on anything. After realizing he has such little friends because he pushes people away by being so disagreeable and difficult, he finally started talking more on his Discord and started piping up on Twitter because he couldn't bear the fact he was getting cooked alive by someone like me. He did this to himself. I wanted no part in the drama. I did not care about Skull CJ's mission, but I was roped into it by being threatened by a baseless demand. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a content creator that does not break. Yes, if you lie about me, I will keep talking about you. Yes, if you make a video about me, I will keep talking about you.
Uh-huh.
If you keep saying crazy shit about me, I will keep talking about you.
Rightfully so.
I don't care how long it takes. From here on, I'm just going to speak my mind. And you guys can either believe me or not. It really doesn't matter to me anymore. You, the audience, do not know what goes on between content creators. Don't
True.
pretend like you know everything about us. There is so much that happens off stream, outside of videos, that you'd never come to know about. For the past year, I've been navigating this space in a way that has been really frustrating to me. I make commentary content, I give opinions, I make critiques, I talk about other creator takes. However, every time I've disagreed publicly with St. Tontus, it's not something he obviously likes. The problem that he has is if you don't share his takes, you're stupid, and that's disappointing to him. The issue is, I just got tired of being spoken to like this constantly. Like when your only interactions with someone who's supposed to be your friend is their disappointment of you, you're not friends anymore. There have been so many times I have privately spoken to Saint about these issues that I've had and was met with nothing but conflict, unnecessary escalation, a failure to understand or reason with anything that I said, and ultimately stonewalling me completely. The same stuff that you saw he'd do in my chat, he'd do in private. Believe me, when I said I've tried to handle things privately many times before, he didn't want to engage with me in good faith, and every time disregarded my concerns.
It's so disgusting how he moves as an individual, and yet you got niggas who will still support this nigga like it's cool, like it's okay. Honestly, if she drops a whole bunch of screenshots of like their past conversations up to now, showing just how nasty of an individual he is, I'd be all for it.
Every interaction was an argument, and it started to make it feel weird. Like, you know, this person hates you, but they just won't say it to your face. That is a true snake, and that is a fake friend. Despite knowing this in my gut, I still tried to get along. I brought it up to him before. I've said, hey, things have been a little weird. Can we, like, repair this friendship? I would like to avoid conflicts in the future. Silence. Nothing. Not worth his time. He completely ignored it.
That's
Not a
crazy.
man that cared? Clearly not. So please don't try and say to me that I didn't try. So forgive me for considering this public ultimatum the straw that broke the camel's back. Can you understand why I became so frustrated? I didn't do this because of CJ. I wasn't involved in his drama. I didn't approve of his drama. You roped me into this, St. Tontus, by giving me an unreasonable ultimatum that sounded like a threat, and by you arguing me for hours in my chat.
Sounded no. It was blatantly a threat.
Rather than admit this fact, and considering you would never do the same for me, is the reason I lost all respect for you in that moment. This is a man that puts himself on a pedestal, claiming his takes are ones of truth, and everything else must be stupid. However, his truth can seem convincing. He's good at appealing to people that already lean into a certain school of thought. Those are the people he farms, ones that don't question his logic or conclusions because they already agreed with the premise from the start. They don't care too much how sound your logic or reasoning is, you just have to appear correct enough, and they'll agree with you and defend you. St. Tontus is a very smart man. He knows this is the game, but his logic intrudes a lot of the time.
Even the devil was known to be very smart and cunning. Right? Sorry for these references I gotta keep making. That's on a biblical level, but you just gotta understand the nastiness of this behavior. You just got to grasp it. The devil is known to be beautiful, known to be handsome, known to be powerful, smart, even as well. Just because he are all those things, it does not mean that he's a good person.
Are just hasty generalizations that appeal to his community's popular opinion, but when scrutinized, often come up empty, contradictory, and full of flaws, like I kind of pointed out today. This is why he does not like when people critique his takes. He cannot be proven wrong, or it ruins the illusion to his whole community. This is why he will attack people constantly that go for his takes, because he has to convince his audience the person is bad and wrong, therefore discrediting any of their takes, and they can be disregarded, and peace is there. He must prove that he is right to his audience to maintain that audience confidence, but also because he's just a narcissist that can't fathom why someone would disagree with someone that's so obviously right to him. I know exactly what game he's playing, and it's not an honest one. Like we said, it's completely performative. He is always acting in a way that will get him the best results possible, because that's what matters to him most, results. He is obsessed with numbers, analytics of himself and other content creators. He talks about them constantly. Here he is on his stream giving content creator audits to people without their consent to their viewers. I don't know about you, but I feel a little weirded out by this. You know, my friend is critiquing my channel negatively to his massive audience.
The only channel audits I ever want to see is from freaking the dudes who do vidIQ. They're the only channel audits I want to see. And they do genuine good channel audits because they're reviewing someone's channel because someone put in a submission form, and because they know this person is looking for help or advice in how to grow their channel, because they're still stuck at fucking what? 200 subs, and they're pumping out videos every damn day, not seeing much traction, like not seeing much glow up or blow up either. It's like bruh, that's worthwhile content. That's worthwhile shit. This, no. Because coming from a narcissist who like already got his, headspace in a certain way. And look at this. This was before the recent content, right? These two videos critiquing Withering Waves. Look at his reaction. Look at that shit. Hold up. Look at this shit. Look at that. How dare you criticize Withering Waves?
You're making a fatal mistake. I see a fatal mistake, ladies and gentlemen. Do you not?
A fatal mistake. And what's that? Criticizing Withering Waves. Do you not see this shit, bro? Come on now. This is why I say Withering Waves community is legitly the new age toxic Genshin community. That's what them niggas are now. They can't even deny it when this is their king.
Making a fatal mistake. I see a fatal mistake, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want to know what it is? I think Cap's trying too much to be like me.
What?
She's trying to be like the first person to make the takes on these issues. But unfortunately, she's not doing what I do in that she's not leveling it out with other content.
It's just like weird. Like, why?
The fuck, nigga? Bro, shut the fuck up. What type of cornball logic take? That's how you know he's a narcissist. Because he didn't say, oh, she's trying out this strategy and I don't believe this is working for her. No. His response, his immediate response was, "Oh, she's just trying to copy me for real, and she's not succeeding because she's trying to talk on these issues, but like, she's doing it one after the other rather than like waiting to putting space in between them." And it's like, bro, by that whole observation, that means she's not doing it like you, because you put space in between XYZ topic versus her. She's going one after the other. Which, what is the issue with doing that? There are content creators who touch on topics one after the other all the damn time. And there's always one after the other. Always. There's never no space in between them. So what are we talking about? By that own logic in itself, she's not even copying you, but apparently she is. Like, huh? And try to imply that she won't find no success doing that is also stupid.
Why are you critiquing other content creators' work in front of your audience? It's just like it's a little bit icky, dude. Saint will frame this as me being the close friend that backstabbed him, when in reality, I'm someone that just stood up for myself to a guy that has been pretending to be my friend for a long time and made absolutely zero effort to give me a reason to ever help fight his battles. Just maybe, Saint, you should have listened to me a couple of months ago when I messaged you asking if like we had a repairable friendship and I didn't want conflict, and you just straight up ignored me. I got my answer then months ago that we were not friends. The crazy thing is, I'm still willing to talk and figure it out, but I know you won't, so it is what it is. Currently, he's claiming I'm an extremely mentally ill, bipolar, crazy bitch. Like, it's wild. So if you're going to call me these things, of course I'm going to respond in an extreme way. It's crazy how if that's the case, then why is it I have countless friends I've had for years in this space that have my back, that I'll ride or die, that I've never once had an issue with, and slowly you self-destruct every friendship you've ever had. Riddle me that one, Batman, but hey, it is what it is. I appreciate y'all. If you believe me, you believe me. If you don't, you don't. It is
I believe all for real.
Peace.
Oh, hold up.
Uh-oh, Captain
Okay, we reached the end of the video finally. But anyway, everything that needs to be said has been said. Like, this nigga Saint Tone Thoughts is even more, is just a slimy person. It's just like, it is what it is. He's a slimy individual who can't recognize that he is. And he's going to continue moving through life being a slimy ass nigga. Now, the only thing you can hope for is like, hope that God knocks some sense into this fool so that he can go walk down the correct path that he needs to walk down for real. But unfortunately, it looks like the devil's touch has already touched him. And there may not be no saving him. Anyway. Again, forgive my biblical referencing, but like, I can't help it. That Sunday fever got me. Hallelujah. Anyway. Yeah. That's all I got to say. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. Even though I didn't talk a lot or put a lot of input, I still thought it was worth watching the rest of this video and like getting this reaction out. Anyway, like, sub, turn on notification bell, join my YouTube community Discord if you wish. Check out my yapping topics and my yapping reaction content. Playlists for both sets of videos are right here that you can watch at any time. I stream 5 gotcha games and 2 non-gotcha games. Those games being Fate Semi-Remnant and God Rush Remastered, aka the non-gotcha games. And the gotcha games that I do play are Genshin, Star Rail, Zenless, Withering Ways, and Ardnight's Infield. I stream here on YouTube, like I said earlier. I stream YouTube only, and yeah, all that cool stuff. What else do I need to say? I think that's all I need to say. Anyway, tell me how y'all feel about it, this video, or just this topic in general, and probably even update me on any future new stuff that's happened that I haven't, been tuned into. Anyway, this is KallaTheYapper, signing out. Peace.